Welcome to Gallery Jungkook. Subscribe now so you won't miss any Jungkook moments. In the dazzling world of K-pop, there are many stories of friendship, togetherness, and even love that blossoms behind the stage. But there is one relationship that has always managed to break through the walls of rumors and speculation, leaving a deep mark in the hearts of fans: the bond between Jungkook and Taehyung. Two souls, united by fate through BTS, have always created unforgettable moments that seem to whisper softly, "There is a love between us that will never fade." Today, we will see how Jungkook slowly, unconsciously, opens his heart about his love for Taehyung, a love that can no longer be hidden from the spotlight, a love ARMY calls the eternal Taekook love. The Taekook story began long before the world knew them as global superstars. They were just two teenagers with big dreams, meeting in the small Big Hit trainee dorm. Jungkook, who at the time was shy and quiet, found both a brother and a friend in Taehyung, someone warm and spontaneous, who could break through his silence. From that moment on, their bond grew not just as colleagues, but as two hearts always finding ways to protect each other. From simple laughter to secret hugs backstage, everything pointed to a foundation beyond just a normal relationship. If there is one thing ARMY always highlights, it is how Jungkook changes whenever he is near Taehyung. Normally he keeps his emotional distance, appearing calm and focused. But when Taehyung is beside him, all his walls crumble. His soft smile, tender gaze, and shy demeanor are clear proof that someone has truly made him open up. In an old VLives broadcast, Jungkook was once asked who understands him the most. Instead of giving a long answer, he simply smiled, looked down, and softly said, "There is someone who knows everything about me, even without words." ARMY had no doubt that this was a hidden reference to Taehyung. Love is not always expressed in words. Sometimes, the purest love is seen through body language. The gaze, Jungkook often unconsciously looks at Taehyung longer than he should. It isn't the look of a coworker, but one filled with admiration, longing, and a sense of belonging. The touch, from an arm around the shoulder, holding hands, to touching his face, these small gestures always leave fans wondering, is this coincidence, or the reflection of true love? The smile, Jungkook's smile is different when he's with Taehyung. Warmer, brighter, more alive. As if only Taehyung can spark that light within him. Fans often call these moments silent confessions, Jungkook's way of opening his heart without saying a single word. Yet, Taekook's journey hasn't always been smooth. There were times when they seemed to keep their distance in public, perhaps due to pressure or management strategy. But what amazed fans was how they always found their way back to each other. The more rumors spread, the stronger ARMY's belief grew that this love is real. Behind the stage, in between concerts, even in small interactions during shows, Jungkook has always shown that Taehyung is different from everyone else. Even when the world doubted their closeness, they always found ways to prove their bond unshakable. Like waves crashing on rocks, storms only strengthened the foundation of their love. Every time gossip arose, the universe seemed to create new moments affirming that Taehyung is irreplaceable. ARMY often calls this the test of love. Sometimes the distance felt real, worrying fans. But just one smile, one glance, or one brief interaction, and all doubts vanished. That is the strength of their love, a love that cannot be extinguished by rumors or industry games. More than that, they remain true to their own path. They do not bow to pressure, nor let the world dictate their bond. Instead, Taekook proves that storms only reinforce their silent promise: no matter what happens, I'll always be by your side. For an artist, art is the reflection of the heart. Jungkook, though rarely speaking of his feelings, lets his songs speak for him. Many of his lyrics, when examined, sound as if they are meant for someone special. In lines about longing, comfort, and the feeling of coming home, ARMY believes these are pieces of Jungkook's feelings for Taehyung. Every note he sings feels deeper, more emotional, as if directed to only one person. There are iconic moments fans will never forget. The Love Yourself concert gaze. When the spotlight shone only on the two of them, Jungkook's gaze at Taehyung convinced ARMY it was the undeniable language of love. Midnight VLives. Jungkook often greets ARMY late at night, and among his words, he shares stories about someone who always makes him want to return home. Fans are certain this is about Taehyung. The airport moment. When the crowd became overwhelming, Jungkook instinctively looked for Taehyung to make sure he was safe. It wasn't just friendly instinct, it was the reaction of someone afraid of losing the most important person in his life. Everyone has someone who makes them feel at home, accepted unconditionally. For Jungkook, that home is Taehyung. With him, he can be himself without a mask. He can laugh loudly, cry silently, or simply sit in silence, and Taehyung will still be by his side. Behind all the world's spotlight, only Taehyung can give him that sense of safety. True love doesn't need a public declaration. It is real in the way they protect, support, and strengthen each other. ARMY often says, "We don't need words, just look at how they gaze at each other." That is what makes Taekook's love eternal. Not just a story, but an emotional reality that lives before our eyes. Now, as Jungkook slowly opens his heart, the world witnesses that what they share is more than friendship. It is love, pure, deep, and everlasting. Whatever happens in the future, this bond has already left an indelible mark on ARMY's hearts. They are not just two idols, but symbols that true love always finds its way, even when the world tries to pull them apart. Jungkook may never directly say "I love you" to Taehyung on camera. But every glance, every smile, every song, and every step he takes always carries that message. This is a love that will never fade, the eternal love of Taekook.